Bang, dude.
Well, we made it.
We're live.
We're live.
Gritty.
Live
from the hotel room.
Best day of the year.
Fellas, Christmas morning, 16 matchups just gifted by the college basketball gods. Luke, tell them where we're at, what we're doing today.
We're at the Cosmopolitan Hotel. We're here with BetMGM at the Hoops and Hops event.
Hoop Hops.
And I think we're in line for the best day of my life.
Maybe ever.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick just picturing the amount of money.
Creighton, Louisville opening the day.
Opening day.
16 dogs.
Batting off in the leadoff with Creighton.
Yep.
Louisville in Kentucky.
People are getting in. Water's warm.
People
drop a lock.
We're giving everyone a sec to join in.
How do you feel? How'd you feel when you wake up this morning?
I woke up this morning feeling like I was ready to open presents, dude.
Yep.
All the way from Montana versus Wisconsin, from Louisville to Creighton.
Yep.
There's just games to the late night game, Texas Tech, UNCW. I think I'm not kidding. I think I got to read on every single game. I've spent 72 hours fucking until my eyes bleed looking at this bracket.
Yeah, you really just can't resist.
Matchups.
Like the whole point of taking every underdog on the money line was to just take this out of it. And then we get on the plane to Vegas and you text me, what spreads do we like tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought we avoided all this.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Well, we have a parlay for 10 grand.
We do have a parlay for 10 grand. Well, parlays are a different story.
I have a run the ball parlay that's like plus 260. What's chat saying?
Somebody said they just decoded the thing I crossed off on Twitter. So they already know what it is.
Nice.
They think it's High Point BYU Yale.
All right, let's dive in.
Yeah.
Let's dive in. Leading off, we're going to talk some topics here, dude. I got some topic bars.
That's why we come to play.
Because the cat's out of the bag. We're putting $100 on every single underdog.
Correct.
16 today, 16 tomorrow.
Made money the last 3 years.
But I want to talk about some of the dogs that we might think are dead.
Dead dogs.
Neutered dogs. There's a couple 12-5 matchups. A couple dogs that we think are now so public that they have fleas. Those are the dogs I want to talk about.
I'm confused. These are the dogs you don't like.
The dogs that we don't like.
Okay. But we're taking them anyway.
We're taking them anyway.
Got it.
How's the connection? Are we lagging a little bit?
I
think the audio is good.
Through it.
Yeah, we're fighting.
If chat's not getting chafed about it, then we're good.
Race to 5 parlay.
Yep.
Coming off in the leadoff.
Yep.
This is how we get the boys buzzing.
Someone just said Wofford lost to Duke 85-36. That's a beatdown.
St. John's, Tennessee, Texas Tech.
Yep.
I love all 3 matchups. 3 great defensive teams going against 3 dog shit teams. It's the only way we can thread the needle because it's not a 30-point spread.
Yeah.
We're looking at between 15 and 20 points. St. John's going against Omaha. Tennessee, love the matchup there versus Wofford. And Texas Tech.
I feel like you're the only person on earth who thinks they can get an edge in these race to 5s.
Dude, I have an edge today with race
like
to 5.
Maybe you got to start breaking down who wins the tips. Who's got the biggest boy?
Dude, we've done that.
Yeah.
And that's really important with the race to 5.
Of course.
That's why I almost like parlaying race to 10s.
It's like taking a first quarter in football and getting the kick.
Dude, it is race to 5, race to 10 season. We're also going to talk about a couple other props, beginning game props that we like today. Dude, you can parlay both teams not to score in the first minute. And I might ladder that down the board.
The whole day.
Yeah, because they're like minus 300.
Well, we're going to get into that. BetMGM has some props.
Yep.
And then we have our eyes on the first minute of the first game.
We're going to continue to fly down the board.
Correct.
The Creighton game, starting off. Everyone, Louisville. They're ranked too high. They're 10th in the country. How are they an 8 seed? They just lost the ACC championship to Duke. This, that, the games in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yep.
It's a home state. It's a home crowd. All roads lead to Louisville.
I like the way Creighton looked in the Big East tourney.
And that's exactly why on days like today, when everyone's going left, we have no choice but to go right.
Correct.
No choice. We're going to have to take the Blue Jays. We're going to have to take Kalkbrenner, Coach McDermott, Ashworth, the experience. At the end of the day, it's already been a Cinderella run.
Yep.
For Louisville, coming off what, an 8-win season?
Correct.
It's Creighton in the first game.
I agree.
And we're taking it anyway.
I think Creighton could beat Auburn. I think Creighton could beat your precious little Auburn Tigers last 3 or 4.
Our hands are tied to take Creighton regardless because they're a dog.
We're taking $100 on every sharp stuff in the chat. Yep. Eric says woke up with Nerfy blue balls after the first 2 nights.
Dude, 2-0 in Nerfies. We're gonna get to that.
JX something Creighton money line. This
Creighton.
Is about as good as NFL opening Sunday. We got Moses back in the chat. That's how you know it's a big day.
That's when you know it's a big.
That's how you know it's a big day.
Yep.
McNeese head coach already at NC State. And we'll talk about the manager
McNeese
too.
is literally going to be brought to the barn out back and shot
I'm
like
done
a horse
with
today.
Manager.
All right, let's continue on. High Point.
Yep.
It's fuck Purdue today, tomorrow, forever.
Correct.
Give us High Point on the money line. Give us High Point plus 8.5.
Yep.
Fletcher Lawyer, Braden Smith, Purdue. I'm done with. There's 2 teams in this country that I'm done with, and it's Purdue and it's Kansas. Those teams, time and time again, not only fuck me, fuck everyone, bend everyone over a barrel. We love High Point today. The Gus Bus, head coach.
Yep.
Boys are buzzing. They're coming into this tournament.
What's that spread?
On like a 14-game win streak. I think it was 8.5. Now down to 7.5.
Yep.
High Point today. High Point. Then brings us to our next matchup.
People want to see your knees for luck.
Clemson McNeese.
Get to that.
Clemson McNeese. McNeese dead.
Yeah.
When we enter the tournament with a narrative for a dog that's then put on a silver platter in the 12-5 matchup,
yep.
Like no one's talking about Liberty.
No.
No one's talking about Liberty.
Favored, but we'll get to that.
There's a 12 seed that's favored with Colorado State.
Yep. I think that's the 3rd time it's happened. 2-0 against the spread for the favorite 12 seed.
For the favorite 12 seed.
Yep.
And then the other one's UC Irvine.
Correct.
So, like, I feel like no one's talking about Colorado State and Liberty. Those 2 teams will probably be the ones that end up winning.
Yeah. Because
the most beautiful thing about March is, and an upset is, it's the ones that you don't expect to happen.
Always.
Everyone, not to bring up UC San Diego, but everyone is in bed and talking about UC San Diego. What's going on over there?
Yep.
What?
No, keep going.
Oh, and everyone's talking about McNeese.
I know. I'm done with McNeese.
I'm done with McNeese. I'm done with the student manager, and I'm done with the head coach now.
Correct.
Going to the Wolfpack of NC State. They're dead.
It's kind of confusing because we do have all the underdogs.
Yeah, we have $100 on McNeese to win the game, but I believe that they're going to be dead. Clemson's a very tough.
All gonna win.
Clemson's a very tough out.
I agree. A lot of people like Clemson to make a run.
That one of those people will be me. Let's continue on down the line. Wofford with a question mark. I wanted to say Wofford with a question mark because my favorite 2-seed, 15-seed matchup is tomorrow with Alabama and Robert Morris.
You think Alabama's
vulnerable? We'll talk about that tomorrow. Same time, same place, 11 o'clock Eastern.
Subscribe to the page for the love of God.
Look, first time since 2019, a 2-seed did not lose last year in the tournament.
Yep.
We're statistically due. I'm looking at 15 seeds. I've heard a lot of talks about Bryant.
Yeah, a lot of people like Bryant.
I just don't see how Izzo would get dropped off in the first round, but
that would be surprising.
That's the beauty of March.
Correct.
And then the other one that I look at, it's not going to be St. John's.
No.
Against Omaha. I look at Wofford today as a possibility. Underhand free throws to the finish line. And that's coming from a guy who has Tennessee in their Final Four. But,
that comes at you fast here in March Madness.
Sometimes you got to get on the hands and knees and pray for Wofford. All right, let's continue on down the line. I want to talk about this Drake game.
Yeah.
I think this is upset.
Dude, we were walking through the casino today. A lot of people talking about Drake.
A lot of noise, a lot of whispers.
Some people said, "Does your shirt says Drake?"
A lot of
says Mick.
A lot of vibes going towards Drake.
Correct.
And I think I love the Bulldogs, dude. They got seniority here. They got experience. I believe people have gotten in bed with this Drake team their last 3 tournaments. They haven't made it out of the round of 64.
I think I saw Drake 5 appearances in the tournament, 0-5 against the spread.
Statistically due.
Statistically due.
Statistically due.
Yep.
You're due, honey.
Yep.
Drake Bulldogs to get a win finally today. Obviously, I don't love fading an SEC ball club. Just the gauntlet those guys go through. But you slap these kids on a neutral site floor,
Early lead.
and you see Cinderella magic in the air. And this is a Thursday matchup.
Yep.
It's been a long season.
Correct.
They're in foreign waters around the country today. And I believe Michigan or Drake can get the job done. Leading us to our last talk. Talking about Michigan.
Michigan, I feel like, has
Another
been
12-5.
the most like polarizing team all year. People loved them.
Yep. What
Then
we
people
were.
hated them.
Yep.
And now obviously.
And then they sucked
Then they sucked.
for the final, like
Dead,
getting slapped
dead.
by Illinois at home, getting
Yep.
slapped by Michigan State at home and on the road.
Yeah, you're taking them in money line parlays. They're -6. They're losing outright.
And we took them as a future to go to the Final Four
Correct.
back in January.
Which we unfortunately lit the ticket on fire.
No, we didn't.
I know.
We still thankfully have it because it's digital and not
Yeah, that
physical.
That was a joke. That's what we call a joke in the biz.
Yep. Dude, I'm done hearing talks today about Louisville, McNeese,
UC
and
San
UC
Diego.
San Diego.
Why do people love them so much?
I guarantee all 3 of those teams lose.
Guaranteed. First guarantee of attorney.
Like if I could slap a parlay, which I will, since my phone's right here, I would gladly fade the most talked about teams today: Louisville, McNeese,
San Diego.
and San Diego's UC San Diego.
Let's see what that pays.
See what that pays. Put
I'm on
that
it.
in the fucking pipe.
I'm on it.
Smoke it.
I'm on it.
I'm just,
Yeah.
too many people talking about these 3 ball clubs today. I'm done with Louisville. I'm done with McNeese. I'm done with UC San Diego. Fade all
I feel
3.
like who was it last year? Was it McNeese last year? And they played Gonzaga.
Yep, slapped.
Everyone loved McNeese.
Everyone
They
loved
lost by, like,
McNeese.
40.
Yep, same student
Gonzaga's still
manager.
scoring in that game.
All right, let's continue the graphics.
All right, let's see. We got Creighton, Clemson,
Now, this is a fucking graphic to look at for a while. I'll tell you that much.
and Michigan. That would pay
What's that pay?
plus 410.
Nice.
Yeah.
410. And then we'll talk about the dogs, and then we'll talk about a little every man jack right after these dogs. But look at this look at this graphic here on the screen, dude.
Dogs barking.
The teams listed below are teams that we've put $100 on to win a ball game today.
And that's
That
16
being
teams.
Creighton money line, High Point money line, Montana money line, SIUE money line, Alabama State money line, the new Iron Bowl between Auburn and Alabama State, Georgia, Wofford, Arkansas, VCU, Yale, McNeese. They're dead. Utah State, Omaha Steaks, UC San Diego, UNCW, and Drake.
What could go wrong?
16 matchups, 16 dogs, 1,600.
God, 8 of those
Bones.
guys win. We're having a hell of a day.
Hell of a day.
7, 6. I wonder how many we need. I guess it depends.
So, Luke, I wanted to go through the list and ask you your confidence level 1 through 10 of each dog.
Go ahead.
Creighton money line.
Like 10 being like I'm positive they're gonna win, or I'm like, yeah, okay, I got it.
Like
8.
like you would
8,
bet
I
them.
love Creighton.
So what is it?
8.
8?
8.
I'd say like an 8.4 for me.
I know we're doing decimals. Can go down.
8.4. High
going.
Point.
High Point. We'll say 6, 9,
I was gonna say 7.1. Montana.
3, 8,
I'm gonna say like a 6.2.
6, 2.
I love a 14.
That's
seed to win.
62% chance.
But like out of 10, a 6.2 is not great. See a chick at the bar, you're saying 6.2. It's not
Oh, come on, dude.
6.2.
6, 2 is fine.
I'm just trying to put it
Sometimes you
in
got to get on base.
SIUE.
1.
Yeah. 1.2.
Keep going.
Alabama State.
9. No, 1.
Georgia.
4.
4.8.
Yeah, I don't love Georgia. 4.
4.8. Wofford.
3, 2,
Arkansas.
7. I love the Hogs.
7.
So Hogs are gonna hog.
All right. So if we get
I've seen
Creighton,
Hogs running all around.
Creighton,
Vegas.
High Point, and Arkansas are 3 live dogs.
Yep.
including Montana, but you don't think so. I think if you rate anything above 5, it's a live dog. All right, VCU, definitely live.
VCU like a 6, but
I
I love
love
VCU.
BC.
These are
I
two of my
love
favorites.
BYU.
This
I
is
love
a horrible.
BYU.
This is
I
the
hate
best
this
game
matchup.
best game of the
Best
day.
game today.
Yeah.
BYU CU. Talking about a race to 5.
Like,
Yeah.
I think whoever wins that game is going to go to the Sweet 16.
Yep. Yale.
I like them. 6, 5, 6.
Nice. McNeese.
1.
All right. Utah State.
Utah State.
Bruins.
4.
All right.
5. I think the Bruins win that.
Omaha.
I don't know.
UC San Diego.
3.
UNCW.
No.
Drake.
I don't like them.
Nice.
Drake I like.
All right. So we're gonna need some fucking work here today.
Correct.
Because
It's not going to be easy.
I think you just said you like 4 or 5 dogs, and none of them were big spreads. So you know.
I know, but if you hit 5, you're all right.
Yeah. That could weather the
5
storm.
with
We need
one,
5.
5 with one big one.
We need 5 underdogs to win today.
Guaranteed 5.
We need a guaranteed 5 underdogs to win today.
This is Eric says first half unders all day,
First half,
which I do like. They get into
Do you
these
know
new
all
gyms.
4 playing games went over.
All 4 playing games went over.
The final line, I had under 138 for the St. Francis game. It closed at 137, so it went over by a point. So then all 4 went over.
Wow. Yeah, I think these gyms, new gyms, big stadiums, no one's there, especially early in the day. Tournament jitters.
I have a plus 7,500 parlay today of 4 dogs that I like. $100 pays 7,600. High Point, Creighton, Arkansas, Drake. High Point, Creighton, Arkansas, Drake. That's not asking for much.
No.
Those are 4 dogs that we just said that we liked.
Yeah.
Creighton, you start the day. Then you got the Hogs, High Point, Drake. 4 dogs. All right, let's continue on down the line to the plus 10,000 parlay that we just posted on Twitter. It's a 2-day marathon sprint. Yep. And before we get into it, we're going to be sweating the entire day and thankfully smelling good while we do it with Everyman Jack.
Dude, I put some on this morning. Real nice.
Dude, I've been slapping on that deodorant.
Yeah.
Out of the good luck, out
Me
of the
too.
good vibes of Everyman Jack.
Me too.
We're going to be sweating like pigs today. Sweating like,
Hogs.
the classic hog. Not only we start the day with a little Everyman Jack in the shower,
All day.
we're definitely going to need it at the end of the day. Sweating 16 basketball games. There's nothing to freshen up with than the fresh
You love
scents.
seesaw.
Everyman Jack, dude.
Yep.
They got like a new vanilla scent. I've been slapping on the cheeks.
It's nice.
It's gas.
Yeah.
And the deodorant. We'll
Yeah.
be slapping on the deodorant all day. All right. Shout out Everyman Jack, the official sponsor here of sweating every game.
Yep.
You know?
Staying fresh.
Staying fresh. Freshly scented while sweating games. All right. Let's get to the parlay.
Come on.
How you feeling?
This one hit. I'll be real happy.
We feeling good?
Yeah, I'm about to be feeling good. These games are going to start, and then I'm going to start injecting them into my veins.
Live from Vegas.
Live from Vegas.
What time's the first tip?
Hoops and Hops.
9:20.
Cosmopolitan here with BetMGM. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. Any better than this. I've never seen a place where everybody, and I mean, I see that you see this every time you come to Vegas on this weekend. Everybody is so unified.
Yeah.
It's like all you hear in the background.
All you hear.
All the murmurs. Money line, parlay.
So are we
underdog,
leaning
Drake,
this?
SIU.
Or do we just have this over?
Yeah.
Like
Wait. What do we have? Creighton, Louisville. Everyone's talking Creighton, Louisville. First game of the day.
Yeah.
Set the tone.
Set the tone for the tournament.
Come on, Jays.
Come on, Creighton. All right, Luke. Cat's out of the bag here. Here's our 5-leg parlay. 2 legs today, 3 legs today, 2 tomorrow.
Get to tomorrow.
Dude, if we get to tomorrow, here she is. High Point, BYU, Yale. If we get through that, Colorado State, Vandy.
Just get me to the Yale game. I'll be feeling pretty good. Then you got one game to really sink your teeth into.
If High Point wins, I'll already be on top of the world.
Correct.
And then we will get BYU.
Yep.
And then we'll get Yale, Colorado State, and Vandy. If we go to bed tonight with a chance to win 10 grand off of Colorado and Vanderbilt,
Please.
it will then be destiny. And we'll
Please.
know.
Yep.
We'll know.
We will.
You know what's good, dude? We could always maybe with that last game hedge maybe a little bit with
If
St.
you're sitting there
Mary's.
to win 10 grand, you could definitely think about a hedge.
Like slap 3-4 grand on St.
BetMGM
Mary's.
offers us a little buyout. Maybe
Yeah,
we take
dude.
it. We probably think about it. Don't take it. Lose.
Yep.
It's my specialty.
St. Mary's slaps Vandy.
Yeah, down 20 in the first half. They're
So
offering
here
you 8
you
cents.
go, fellas. 5 legs, 3 today, 2 tomorrow. $100 pays 10 grand. let's get to the BetMGM props because I want to spend some time on this.
Agree.
We got 25 minutes till the top of the hour. First tips at 9:15 in Lexington, Kentucky.
We got to give you everything you can, so so you can be ready to go.
All of these markets are available here in Vegas on BetMGM, which is just fantastic. Can't wait to sweat them, dude. I cannot wait to sweat them.
Tell me about it.
So look at these, dude. 8+ points in the first 2 minutes. That screams BYU, VCU.
8+ points in the first 2 minutes. All right.
Team of first points over under 21 and a half seconds.
Those odds got to be on. Yes, has to be juiced, right?
Yeah, like plus like 200.
300. Yeah. 21's quick, dude. You got to get a quick set and a quick shot.
I can see that in like a Bama game or an Arizona game.
Yep.
Player first made field goal, so we can actually take first baskets.
Like who's going to score? Which player?
Yep.
Okay.
Here, this one. I love this one. Player race to 5. You can choose
which player is going to get to 5 points first.
First game, Kalkbrenner. Or Ashworth, dude. I saw Ashworth plus 900.
Brian's asking, which casino are you at? We're at the Cosmopolitan. Hoops
Cosmo.
and Hops with BetMGM.
Both teams to score in the first minute. That was the one that I was saying to you that we can ladder. Just saying no. You have a 30-second shot clock in college.
Offensive rebound.
Both teams are only getting like one or two possessions.
Yeah, plus that first possession is never quick.
Never quick.
No. And all you need is one offensive rebound.
Yes to both. Yes, points in the first minute. No points in the first minute. So that's
a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like for Creighton Louisville, we got to do something in the first minute.
Both teams to score in the first minute is insane. That
it's not happening
in the NBA.
I mean, like Bama, Florida, I'm sure it's 4-4 after a minute.
3 threes in the first minute.
It's insane.
Or 3 threes in the first 3 minutes.
Okay.
Still insane.
Still pretty insane. You hit one early, though. You hit one early, you're starting to feel real good.
Dude, shot sequence showdown. What will be the methods of the first 3 scores of the game?
You have to choose each one and parlay them, essentially?
Yeah, it's like a trifecta.
Get good odds on that.
Yeah, I'm sure
you get the first 2, you'd be on cloud 9.
And then team dunks. How many dunks will each team have over under for the game?
I'm an under guy, glue guy. We're not dunkers.
I'm going to pull these odds up on MGM now. Fellas, what do we think about these? These are insane.
Yeah, what's your favorite? And anybody have any leans on these? Because I could use them.
Creighton's plus 3.5. It's incredible.
It's going up. Everyone's taking Louisville.
So, dude, both teams are scoring in the first minute. No, in the Creighton Louisville games, minus 420.
Yeah, you got to parlay them.
You got to parlay them.
Correct. Dude, I kind of like overtime in the first game.
Dude, player race to 4 points they have. Just 2 twos.
8+ points scored in the first 2 minutes. Plus 310, yes. This is electric. We got to do a player race to 4. Kalkbrenner plus 280.
Dude, these are incredible.
Public is on Louisville. Glue guy, who's your favorite play today? Wow. That's a great question. I really want to say Creighton.
I say we do no points in the first minute.
None at all.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
No is plus 280.
Love that.
Love it.
Chad, what do we think? No points in Creighton, Louisville. Creighton is horrible neutral sites. Louisville 23-5 neutral sites.
So, dude, look at this.
Strange.
First 3 scores exact method. 2-2-3 is what I like.
Yep. That would pay. What are the odds?
2 2-2-3s plus 675.
That last 3 would hit like crack.
2-2-2s plus 325.
Get to the paint. Ground and pound.
God, dude, I can't even comprehend sweating this.
Is there free throws? Is free throws an option? Or is it field goals?
Yeah.
2-1-1.
Free throw plus 6,600. 3 free throw, 3 plus 10,000.
Wow, Q Todd just gave us his pick of the day.
What's Q Todd's VCU money?
Gavin's got BYU in the Final Four.
I have BYU tattooed on my ass at this point.
I can see that. I feel like everyone's going to be on BYU and VCU sneaky wagon.
Well, fellas, we're going to wrap this up because we have 20 minutes till the top of the hour. We're going to talk a little bit about Hey Dudes, the official shoe of the MLB season. You know, in the height of madness in March, the MLB season started. We hit the first 2 nerfies
Yeah, that was electric.
in Tokyo.
Gavin
to
woke
start
up at
the
3
year.
a.m. I was sleeping.
We had Yamamoto versus Imanaga. Then we had Justin Steele versus Sasaki. A simple 6 outs came home both games, and every out of the MLB season is going to be brought to you by our friends over at Hey Dude, the official shoe of the MLB.
So what? These are only size 8.
Luke, these are your Red Sox puppies.
Yeah, these are my socks. Also the socks. I mean, I'm all in. I'm gonna try to go to the ticket booth and bet them to go 162-0.
Before we end here, every underdog we will be riding today to the finish line, $100. Let's see 5 go through the hoop. It feels like Christmas morning.
It is.
Drop
Christmas
a
morning.
sub if you're in.
Please.
Here.
Oh yeah.
We
Good call.
appreciate each and every single one of you. Day 1 of March Madness. We are going to be flooding the living room now until the beginning of April 7th to the national championship. It's going to be one hell of a roller coaster. I can't wait to see who becomes a legend this week. Who are the no-name kids that will become heroes?
Yep.
You know, this is what the month of March is
kids
all
that look
about.
like me. You know.
Yep. I have chills from head to toe just thinking about these matchups, thinking about what's going to take place today. We've done the research. Now it's time to see the answers to the test.
Come say what up.
Yeah. Now it's time to see the answers to the test.
And download BetMGM because they have some really, really juicy bets that we're going to be feasting on all day.
Let's go win some money.
Please.
Let's have a fun day.
Please.
Let's see the dogs bark.
We're going to be live at the same time tomorrow.
We'll be live at the same time tomorrow talking about today.
Yep.
And all the crazy fucking shit that happened.
Yep.
And we're going to attack the books both days. So, fellas, have a day. One of the best days of the year. We appreciate you coming along and joining us. And we'll see you on the other side.